Every year, large budgets are invested in construction projects designed to protect the general public and their property and to enhance cultural life. This does not mean, however, that the resulting buildings or the construction methods used are always chosen in a way that would make sense to everyone. That's why we would like to introduce a way to evaluate and select construction projects from the general public's viewpoint. Our method uses the 5 construction principles, a set of 5 criteria that sum up everything a construction project should be. The first of these 5 criteria is environmental protection. By minimizing the harm it inflicts on the planet, as well as its impact on the natural environment and the local community, every construction project should bring us closer to being a waste-free society. The second criterion is safety. As a general rule, a construction project should be safe for those who carry out the construction and safe for the neighborhood. It should also be built to survive natural disasters and other emergency situations. The third criterion is speed. Construction work should be completed in the shortest possible period of time, and the functions of the finished product should be up and running as quickly as possible. The fourth criterion is economy. Along with direct construction costs, the social cost to the local community should be minimized through the use of rational techniques. The fifth criterion is aesthetics. Construction work should be carried out intelligently. It should also be done in harmony with its surroundings and possess a high degree of functional beauty. The end result should be of outstanding quality. By working out a score for each of these 5 criteria and using these scores to plot a pentagon, a construction project's true nature is revealed in a clear and visual way. The more regular the pentagon, the better the balance of satisfaction between the 5 criteria. By comparing the shapes of their respective pentagons, we can see how well the criteria are satisfied by each construction method. A construction project may have low construction costs, but that doesn't justify destroying the environment. A project may score highly for safety, but that doesn't compensate for unusual slowness. None of the 5 criteria may be omitted. Conversely, none may be given greater emphasis than others. All the criteria must be met in a well-balanced way. The method used to evaluate this is straightforward. The requirements for the construction project are selected from a list of evaluation criteria. For each of the construction methods to be compared, index values are calculated and quantified. The construction methods are rated out of 5 on a relative basis, and each score is multiplied by the evaluation weight. The weighting is then adjusted according to the construction project in question. Once the score for each criterion has been plotted on a radar chart, the process is complete. Let's look at the standard evaluation criteria and the index values used for quantification. As a rule, the evaluation is quantitative. However, if the details of the construction work are still unclear at the planning stage, or if the work does not readily lend itself to quantification, a simple qualitative evaluation is performed as well. Let's apply the 5 principles evaluation method to an actual road widening project. We're going to compare the implant method and the footing method. Here's how the 2 methods work in structural terms. Now we select appropriate evaluation criteria, calculate the index values, and work out the scores for each criterion. When we plot the radar charts, the essence of each method, which was previously hidden, is made plain for all to see. The 5 construction principles combine environmental protection, safety, speed, economy, and aesthetics. We have used these principles to create an objective evaluation method, easily grasped by everyone involved. So, when a construction method is selected, the general public's viewpoint is factored into the decision. It's always tempting to do things the same old way they've been done before. But the old way isn't always the best way. From now on, decisions about construction methods need to be made logically and based on scientific grounds. Based on the 5 principles of construction, our method for evaluating and selecting construction projects also offers a real advantage in terms of being accountable to the public.